Greetings, my fellow travelers. This would be the third, fourth, perhaps fifth iteration of Gravity 1, though I don't believe it quite started with that name. So I've removed the wings that were made out of habitats and just basically stuck everything right against the hull. If I could have, and I can't seem to figure out how, is all that stuff there would have been rotated 90 degrees and attached directly to the hull, as opposed to attached to something that's itself is attached to the hull. I was also trying to go for a more streamlined look, so there's some rounding. And of course, by removing the secondary hull, I had to play around with the guns to, well, have the guns. So the cargo pads are still there. I have no clue how these things work because, well, it's not like there's a cargo hatch behind them. I think those are hyperdrive ones. Those are the shields. That one is maneuverability and pulse engines. Well, there's enough room underneath there. Somebody else's idea. I saw somebody else do that. Of all things, it might have been a board cube. So yeah, the two engines, power generation stuff gone. Single thrust engine. That would be, of course, the body of the engine, the source of the power and all that. Married with thrusters for landing. That could be viewed as a hatch, but it isn't. It's more. Whoops. Oh, I walked through the. Yes, I walked right through the teleporter. Could be more viewed as, well, meant to be aerodynamic, a little bit more, or a little bit less square. I wonder if you could actually squeeze an engine in there somewhere. Be interesting to find out. Radar is pretty much where it was before. Okay, can we squeeze something in there? Interesting. Of course, getting it out of there might just be an entirely different matter. Okay. That's like the one that's down there. Nope, can't rotate. All the other ones are to be mounted to the side of the vehicle. Oh, fuck it. So yeah, I've seen last week some incredible builds, and I don't quite understand why the ramp is lowered unless you actually, oh for fuck's sakes. It's too close to the door, maybe? Oh yeah, and this section here, the one I'm looking at right now, had to be flipped around 180 degrees in order to put the access ramp in front. Well, since this is literally the extent of the ship at this point, may as well. Raid Planetary Depot. Well, that ought to be interesting to do with this beast.
Navigational data received.
Come on. Lots of ships in this system. It.
Hostile scan detected.
Let's get some altitude. Well, she may be ugly, but she sure maneuvers. Oh, wrong way. Come on, come on. Yeah, it's she's a beast. Well, it may not be the right time to. you know, the phase beam, 3 S-class mods for the shield, plus the modifiers for having the Corvette, the parts. It's almost unfair. Come on, turn, baby, turn. And yeah, so far I haven't had a single time I had overheat. Back up a little bit. Okay. Too close, too close. Fighting like an idiot.
Hostile ships defeated.
Wow. That was a hell lot faster than I've ever done it before. Maybe I should go for a spacewalk. By the way, if anybody figures out how to take Corvette parts and put them in a base, dying to know. Oh wow. No wonder it was telling me the time it was telling me. Yep. Gotta love that gamer tag. Overwhelmingly positive. Okay. Fallen Giant, that's mine. Come on. The odds are that's mine as well, but it's so weird. There's like half a dozen settlements, but only 2 bases on the planet. That's it. Yeah, it is mine. Interesting view from high up here. So that is the platform where the hotel will be. There's the platform for diving. That's the deluxe 2 condos. That's a walkway to the nature preserve. That is a tidal pool, so yes, you're safe from the tides. A smaller pool. That's the brown rectangle is a sun deck. That's the island connecting it to the, well, for lack of better words, the base of operation. Okay, let's go visit some. And I realize that if it belongs to somebody else, there's nothing that can be done with it. But I'd like to see what choices people have made. Is it all the pool, or are there other options? Since all beacons. Also, I'm curious to find a spot where I can park this beast. Come on. Repeat after me. There is no rendition problems in this game. It's somebody's settlement, so why is it registering as... Oh, for the love of God. Last thing I wanted to do is start one of these. Oh, way too low, way too low. Yeah, she's more of a gunboat than anything else. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Big girl now. Interesting. It's Mulkey 191 settlement, so why am I being prompted for whatever? Clearly, it is a work in progress. Can I contribute to this person's success? No, that's too bad. Okay, so this is clearly a Gek settlement. Interesting. With a window like that, I'm guessing it's something they built. But it looks like it fits in the settlement. Don't have a base computer anywhere. On the other hand, it's the sort of mistakes the game makes. No. Long staircase to a patio leading to nowhere. Most people wouldn't be bothered. Yep. You heard me correctly. That was a sigh of... What the fuck? Is this the person who... Just tell me there's a roof. That, my fellow travelers, is not a sight you see every day. Unless, of course, you play No Man's Sky. Cheers.
This is the end, beautiful friend.